Why is it that I'm old enough to be used by our government in the way that they want me to be used, but I can't apply for Squid Game the challenge? Why is it that just by being of age, I am able to be drafted into war for our country, but I can't apply for a reality TV show using my efforts, skills, and time to apply and fill out the form? After watching Squid Game and hearing that they were going to release a reality competition TV show about it, I was like, ooh, I'm so ready. I'm so down. Of course, at the time of me hearing about that information, I was not 18 yet, so in my mind, I was like, oh, they're not going to accept me anyways, I'm not 18. Once season 1 came out, I knew it was my time to shine. I got to see how everybody else acted. I already knew I was going to be a good player too, because I was like, oh wait, I got this personality, I got this actor shine in me, I got this glimmer. I could obviously just make my personality work, make my game plan work, because I saw what theirs was, and I got to see what worked and what didn't work, and then make my game plan in accordance to that. So I already knew that my stuff was going to work. And if it wasn't going to work, there was going to be someone there who was better or who thought out everything better than I did. Nonetheless, I could not wait to apply. It was going to be a good experience. Little did I know that when I went to the site, there was going to be a little box stopping me. A clear box without a check mark in it that said, you are or will be at least 21 years old at the time of applying for Squid Game the challenge. I qualified for everything else on that form. Every single check mark that I needed to clear off. I even qualified for the video, I qualified for the pictures, and I knew that I was going to be a good contestant. There's no way I wouldn't be. However, the one thing stopping me was the age. It wasn't even about applying for the show anymore. It was the fact that the only thing stopping me was the age requirement. If kids are old enough to be saying to their parents, I want to modify my body, and they can't do anything about it, if I'm old enough to be drafted into war, which is definitely possible, by the way, considering how things are going in this time and age, then why can I not send in an application that I put my time, work, and effort towards that most other people wouldn't even put half as much effort as I put into it in order to apply for Squid Game the challenge? Nonetheless, they get accepted versus me not getting accepted. Let's pause right there. Many of you guys would say, oh, well, you could just say the same thing about drinking, or you could say the same thing about gambling, or adoption, or marrying without parents' consent. The thing is, it doesn't matter. Listen, I'm not saying I don't understand why certain laws are in place for the government. I'm not saying I don't understand their way of doing things. But what I am saying is that if the government isn't going to change their rules, then Netflix should change their rules to better accommodate for the people that they're trying to serve. Most young adults are not mature enough in order to be doing things like this, and I get that. They don't want immature people on their show who are crying and being rude and just not doing the proper things. They want drama, but they don't want baby talk. They want men who know what they're doing. They want girls who know what they're doing, and I get that. However, there are 18 to 21-year-olds who have game plans and goals that are smart, and they are mature. Those people know what they're doing. They're not in debt. They're striving for goals that they know they can reach and have reached, and they keep on shooting higher and higher. But then they're waiting on society to tell them what they could do next, because there's limits and guidelines to all the things that they can do. Society isn't letting them unlock their full potential just because they're not of age. They're still young. They're still immature. They judge them based on their age, rather of their personality and rather of their goals and their objectives and what they've actually done in their life. Now then, let's continue. Any normal person would walk away at this point. I can't play until I'm age 21. I guess I'll just wait 3 years. Yeah, I'm not that guy, pal. I'm not that guy. Here's what I did. I wrote an email to the Squid Game casting team using the email that they listed in the form of the application. And the email said this: Hello, Squid Game casting team. I'm writing this email with humility, knowing that your time is valuable and I appreciate you taking the time to read this message in advance. I wanted to reach out to express my interest and suggestion regarding the casting criteria for your upcoming season of Squid Game, the challenge. I understand that your current age requirement is set to 21 and older, in compliance with both industry norms and legal restrictions. However, I would like to propose an idea that may be worth considering. As a YouTube influencer who closely follows the television industry and its evolving landscape, I have observed a growing demand for content featuring younger adult actors. While there are valid reasons for the 21 plus age restriction, I believe there are opportunities to explore new concepts and narratives that cater to the 18 plus demographic while adhering to all relevant laws and guidelines. Netflix, as one of the leading streaming platforms, has shown a commitment to pushing boundaries and exploring innovative content ideas. I understand that certain regulations and content guidelines are in place, but there may be creative ways to address these concerns while still including younger adults in your casting choices. Here are a few points to consider. Market potential. The 18 to 21 age group is a substantial and influential segment of the audience. Creating content that resonates with this demographic could lead to higher engagement and viewership. fresh perspectives. Younger adult actors often bring unique and relatable perspectives to their roles, which can enhance the authenticity and appeal of your shows. Legal compliance. By collaborating with legal experts and staying up to date with industry standards, it may be possible to create storylines that remain compliant with existing regulations. I fully understand that altering casting criteria is a complex decision that involves various considerations. However, I respectfully encourage your team to explore this opportunity further and assess its potential benefits for your creative vision and business objectives. Thank you for taking the time to consider this proposal. I admire the outstanding work you have done in the past and the exciting prospects that lie ahead for your team. If you have any questions or would like to discuss this idea further, please do not hesitate to reach out. I also took the time to rewrite their application, but in an 18+ format. Speaking of which, here's my application video. Hey there, my name is FalconTactics and I'm 18 years old. I'm an influential content creator who aspires to do the best I can so I can reach my goal of being a millionaire while encouraging others to do the same. It's a pretty lofty goal, but I promise you it's possible. I want to participate in the Squid Game challenge for the experience, to broaden my view of other people, and to have some fun. Oh, and also winning the $4.56 million. I mean, come on, everybody who's participating wants that. You can't say you don't want it. My game plan is to be friendly to those around me and while building connections, of course. And I know that not everybody's gonna be as nice as I am, and that's all right. I'm gonna keep my friends close and my enemies even closer, so when they try and stab me in the back, I'll stab them in the back. They don't know what's coming. If I win the prize money, I would want to share it with the people who have already gotten me this far. And of course, I want to build a foundation for my future family. That would be the best thing I can do with it. I know. You probably think that amazing message was crafted by an amazing, awesome businessman. And to that, I simply say, I do my very best. Now, guess how they responded? With an automated email, of course. I mean, why wouldn't a business respond with an automated email? It's just inefficient not to. I knew this was probably going to happen, so I planned ahead and decided to do things a little bit differently for my next attempt. I wasn't gonna give up there. The next day, I woke up with energy to fill out my goals and to do this thing. I knew I had to do it, okay? I already said I was gonna do it, and I don't go back on my word. I try my very best to go do what I'm gonna do. I found the Netflix support email, but I assumed that was gonna be used to talk to customers and stuff, so I would probably still end up getting an automated response. So as I kept on looking, I found something called the Netflix Media Center. I didn't know about the Netflix Media Center before this because I had never looked into applying for something for Netflix, but obviously this experience has shown me a lot of new things and I've researched a lot of things that I didn't even know existed. This was a way to talk directly to the CEO of Netflix without getting automated responses. After filling out the application, which didn't have an age restriction by the way, I waited. And I waited. And I'm still waiting. They're gonna approve my application or they're gonna deny my application. Let me wrap this up. In short, it's baffling to me that even as an adult, I still have age restrictions and things that I can't do, despite still having to serve my country and have the possibility of being drafted into war. I mean, listen, I don't mind fighting for my country, but if I have to serve for my country and fight in a war, but I can't go on a specific game show using my actual skills that I've trained for and applied for this, that doesn't make sense to me. While I might not be guaranteed a spot on the show, it's not about that. It's about showing that people who are often underage, so they're overlooked, have disabilities, so they're overlooked, or just in general seem immature, so they're overlooked, have a voice, they have freedom. And honestly, most of us are really smart. They just don't understand how smart we are, and they try to take advantage of us in any way that they can. This is the part where you guys can join in. Your comments, sharing this video, and actually getting a hold of people and talking to them about it to raise awareness helps out so much. If you guys know anybody on the Netflix team, or if you guys know anyone that I could talk to, or if you guys want me to talk to you, or if you want to talk to me about this, please do reach out to me. The socials are in the description below, okay? You guys could go talk to me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or you guys could even just message me here on YouTube. I'll reply to your comments. Just go check it out. Go talk to me. Go find ways to share this information. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I do want to share the point that this is not me talking out of anger or me venting. This is me just sharing my opinion and my thoughts about why I think this is wrong and why I think this is right. I'm not getting angry at the Netflix team. I'm not getting angry at the casting team. Everything that they're talking about is perfectly fine. I just want to understand the reasons about why they're doing the things that they're doing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stay strong and fly on, Falcon Force. Like the video, share the video, and I hope to see you again.